Hi there, Tim Bauer here from LiveVideoGuitarLessons.com with the practice tip of the day. This is for the intermediate player, and this is the third in our series on chord coloring. And today we're going to focus on adding sixth notes to our chords. What we're doing, we're taking the sixth note of the major scale of the root note of whatever chord we're working on, and we're putting it into the chord. So for A, for instance, the sixth note of an A scale is F sharp. So if we add an F sharp note to our A chord, we get A6. By the way, it's the same for the minors. So the same F sharp added to a minor chord, you get A minor 6. Sixth chords are very soft, and you kind of use them to just give a little. It kind of takes away a little bit from the harshness of a major or minor chord, and when you use them, you get a little something like this. We've covered seconds and fourths in the last two videos, and those are by far the most used coloring notes. But you need to know where your sixths are as well, and sprinkle them in very sparingly to what you're doing, and let your ear be the judge. If you like the sound, use it. If you don't, in a particular instance, don't use it there. So, but we need to be able to find them. The easiest way to find them, I mean, you can write it out on paper, and if you're good with theory, you know where the sixth is anyway. But you can use your guitar. If you're looking for the sixth note of any scale, it's just three half steps down from the root note of your chord. I said that wrong, but if you're looking for the sixth of an A chord or A scale, find my A on my guitar, back up 3 half steps, and it's F sharp. So that's the quickest way to find them when you're holding your guitar. So what I'm going to do is kind of walk through the alphabet and find the sixth notes of the chords that we need. All right, we already did A6 because that's here, and I played it a minute ago. I think with 4 fingers, you can do that, so you can pick it up and but usually you just kind of bar across all 4. B is the same thing, because B, you're usually playing it from your A form bar chord, so you just kind of lay it, instead of muting the first string or playing it back here, you just lay on it a little harder and make that G sharp go in there. For C, the sixth note of a C scale is A, so you kind of turn your fingers around here, add that A over here, and throw that back over there where you move that finger. So there's my C6. D6, the sixth note is a B note. The typical way, and it's not my favorite way, I don't like the sound of this one, but if I just pick this one up, I pick up the D note, and what's left is the open B string. I don't like that one as much. I mean, it serves, but I'd rather add it to it over here on the 3rd string. So I'll just take away this, forget about this A over here, add it over here, and it's a lot stronger as of a sixth to my ear. So I like to put it over here. Again, let your ear be the judge for what you do. All right, so for E, C sharp is the note we're looking for. So we play our E chord over here, and we catch our C sharp note on the 2nd string. For F, you're usually doing that from, and by the way, this is the same for all your sharps and flats. You're usually just doing your E form bar for F. So you pull down here and you just catch this D note. And what I'm doing, when I pick this up, I automatically get the dominant 7th, and you're probably not going to want that with your 6th note or your 6th chord. So I'm just going to lean my finger over here and mute out that 4th string where I lost that finger, and just do it that way. But if I want to, from the open position F chord, I can throw it in here, just add my D note here. For G, my 6th is an E. So usually my favorite one is just pull this down and catch your E here. And when I move my finger, same thing. I don't want that A in there, unless for some reason I do want it in there. The A is the 2nd. But I just lean this finger over when I pick that up and let that mute, and I just catch my E here. Or I can put it on top with the open E string. Common G6 is actually formed from the bar chord, the high notes of the bar chord, and this is kind of like, I don't know, to my ear that's like the sweetest voicing of it. That's the one I use that one when I'm playing kind of, you know, more jazzy kind of songs. I like it, the high voicing here. And this is my G chord on strings 2, 3, and 4, and then I just add that 6th as the open string. Alright, I think that gets us through the whole alphabet. Remember, with the sharps and flats, you just basically E form, you know, so my 6th is here. So, anyway, hopefully that helps. Just keep in mind that your primary coloring notes are the 2nds and the 4ths, or depending on the application. But, you know, a 6th note in there occasionally is a nice departure from what you normally hear. It's just important to know all your options. So anyway, sprinkle them in there as you can. Hopefully this practice tip helped. Tune in again tomorrow for another one. Thanks for tuning in today, and I will see you next time.